Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So I am here today, you guys, because I am super excited to share a new fragrance that I just purchased from the House of Guerlain. This makes my 5th Guerlain fragrance that I have added to my collection, and I'm here for it. I'm super excited about it. This was a blind buy, this was a blind buy, and I got sucked in, you guys. So people that I watch, groups that I belong to, fragrance groups that I belong to, they have talked about this fragrance over and over and over again. I was like, you know what? Sharita, she put it in her video, one of her latest videos, as far as one of her lifelong fragrances that she will have for life. And I was like, that's it. I'm going to buy it. And I did. You guys, I have Guerlain's Angelique Noir here. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy and so excited to have it. I actually think that I am going to play in this tonight. I'm actually headed to an event here pretty soon. And so, y'all, at first I was gonna wear something else, but no, I think this is it. So that is what it looks like. Look at that juice, y'all. The juice looks so enticing. And so I did go ahead and purchase the 100 ml from Guerlain's website. And you guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room for a second. So when I purchased this fragrance, it retails for $395 for the 100 ml bottle that you see here. And so there was a price hike, you guys. I literally purchased this like maybe 2-3 days before the price change took effect. And I had no idea that that was going to be the case. But according to a lot of my friends in my fragrance group, this is around the time of the year that all of the fragrance houses have a price increase. And I feel like Guerlain did a pretty substantial one, because that's $395 before tax. So after taxes, I'm close to like $430, $440 for this bottle. So you're getting up there close to like almost $500 for this bottle of perfume. I'm like, y'all, was already expensive. So yeah, I paid $395, but if you decide to purchase this, you will be paying $425. That is the new price for this 100 ml. And yeah, so if you're anything like me going forward with the House of Guerlain, I am going to look out for some sales. I know that they're far few and in between, but every now and again, you can catch a pretty decent sale on this fragrance house. But at any rate, I don't regret getting it. And so before we get into how I feel about it, what it smells like to me, let's talk about some of the notes in here. So this fragrance does have top notes of Angelica, pear, and pink pepper, with middle notes of jasmine and caraway. And then it rounds out with base notes of vanilla, more Angelica, and cedar. So as you can see, this is a very Angelica heavy type of fragrance. And yeah, y'all, since I'm wearing this tonight, let's go ahead and get into it. So spray some on and let that dry down. The Angelica in here is very prominent, but I like it. It is a very earthy green type of vanilla scent, and it's unlike any other vanilla fragrance that I have in my collection. And that was one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and purchase it, because I am a vanilla lover to my heart, but I wanted something different, and I wanted to, you know, kind of mix things up a bit. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. I get a lot of that green note in this fragrance. It's a very earthy type of fragrance. I do pick up some of that pink pepper I'm trying to see if I get any of that floral in this fragrance. I do pick up on that jasmine a little bit in the background, but it is mostly that Angelica for sure, because it's listed in the notes twice, and also that vanilla. What I find with this fragrance, the first time that I wore it, is that the longer I have it on my skin, it takes you on a journey. And so it starts out pretty heavy with that Angelica note, but as it dries down, after I would say about maybe an hour and a half, the vanilla really started to surface and to come through from that background to the forefront. I do feel like there's something in here that, and I don't know, maybe it's the caraway, but I get almost like a bit of a soapy, but not in a bad way. So I guess it's like a clean type of note that I'm picking up in here. So I feel like it's maybe that Angelica and that caraway blending together. I do wish that it had a little bit more vanilla, but I'm okay with the vanilla that's in here because, like I said, that really does, you know, shine through as it dries down and as you have it on. The longer you have it on, the more the vanilla comes out. And so this is a really strong scent. It is very in your face, very bold in the opening. And I like that about this scent. But yeah, see, as I'm smelling it now, the vanilla is coming through even more. And so I like that. So this fragrance right here, it does start out bold and in your face, but the longer you wear it and have it on, it just dries down into this beautiful, soft, earthy, green type of vanilla. And I love a good earthy scent, and I feel like this one definitely delivers. Now, as far as what time of the year I would wear this one, I would have to say for this one, you guys, it is a year-round fragrance. I don't think that I would, you know, put it in a box for summer, for just summer, or for just the fall. Like, I feel like you could pull this off any time of the year, to be honest with you. Yeah, for sure. I don't feel like it would be too much during the summertime. And mind you, I live in Dallas, Texas. So you guys know that the summer here can be pretty brutal, but I think that you can wear this any time of the year. This is also a unisex fragrance, and I get that. I think that this fragrance is right down the middle when it comes to it being a unisex. I think that a man or woman could pull this off just fine. I feel like it leans just a tad bit more to the masculine side, just a little bit. And that is because of that Angelica that's in here. It's pretty sharp. And yeah, I feel like picking up on that it could lean just a little bit more masculine. But again, I think that a woman could pull this off without a problem. And I just think that it's a beautiful scent. And I'm so happy to have this one in my collection. I do think that I'm gonna go ahead and do a ranking of my Guerlain fragrances, especially since I have 5 now in my collection. And I just wanna spend a little bit more time with this before I do that. And so, yeah, this is definitely going to be my fragrance of the night. And I'm just super excited to see how it wears, you know, out and in the night air and just all those things. So yeah, I am enjoying this one so far. And like I said, I'm super happy to have it in my collection. And so anytime you order from Guerlain, they do send you some samples. And so super excited about the sample that I got with this order. And they sent me the Fève Gourmand. Now, I did smell this when I was at the Guerlain boutique in Paris back in October. And you guys, I have to say that when I smelled it in Paris, I was not a fan at all. And I think it's because I had been smelling so many scents that day, and I was in overdrive, I was in sensory overdrive, and I just could not take any more at that point. And I was like, well, that is super unfortunate. And I was like, I hope that I'm able to get my hands on it again and just really be able to spend some time with it outside of, you know, being surrounded by all of these fragrances. And yeah, now I have it. And so I do want to spray it on my wrist just to give you guys an initial impression, first impression of what I think about this fragrance, and to see if my, you know, if my thoughts have changed, because when I smelled it there, I gagged, you guys, to be honest with you. Like, it made me gag. I even got slightly nauseous from it. But like I said, I think that's because I was in sensory overdrive and my brain was like, okay, enough with the scents. We've had enough for today. And so I wanted to give it another try. So I'm super happy that they sent me a sample. So this is definitely a chocolate fragrance. That is what stands out in this one. It has that chocolate note, and I'm also picking up on some rose. So this is a chocolate rose scent to me. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm smelling. But what's interesting is it's kind of light. It's a little light. So I'm feeling like you would have to spray heavy with this one. Of course, just depending on how you like to wear your fragrances. But yeah, this one is, I'm not going to say it's a love for me. I'm not going to go that far, but I'm not getting nauseous from smelling it. It's not giving that effect anymore. And I think it's okay. Do I think it is full bottle worthy? I don't know yet. I want to play in this a little bit more. And as you can see, that's how much I have left. So I'm just going to drench myself down with this little tube and spend some time with it and just really get in there and see how I feel about it. Maybe it's a thing of where it may grow on me, but I don't know. We'll see. Initial impression, it is just okay to me. I know that there's a lot of Guerlain lovers out there that love this one. And yeah, y'all, it's not a love for me. So yeah, that's how I feel about Fève Gourmand. But your girl here, I absolutely love her. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting dressed and go ahead and make this my fragrance of the night. And just, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing how this resonates with me and my body chemistry. And yeah, you guys, so that is all that I have for you guys in this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. If you have not already hit the subscribe button, please do. I am on the road to 3,000, and I would absolutely love it if you decided to join the family. We do all the things over here, and yeah, it's a good time. So thank you all so much for tuning in to this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.